song you were just playing was not Tequila Sunrise?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was.
it was.
But when they came, they got the manager of the Stones into a previewing of the movie and showed them where they wanted that song. And when that line came up, the manager turned around to the Coen brothers and said, or who did
That was the Coen brothers.
You can have the song.
Yeah, you can have it.
Because it was just because of that one line.
It's a whole
You got me lost there for a second. I know what key we were in there.
Yes, I wasn't sure what key.
Yes, that banjo is amazing.
Charlie Webb, just that banjo from Charlie Webb is just.
It just came in.
Man,
UPS.
as soon as you fix it up, we're gonna have to play a couple songs.
Yes,
on this,
absolutely.
You know, for Charlie.
Hey, remember this one?
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. That ring of fire, that ring of fire. Oh, the taste of love is sweet when lips like ours meet. I felt for you just like a child. Oh, the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
I miss the
Right,
mariachi
Jody.
trumpets.
Yeah, that sounds great.
That rhythm was great. But how did you get the sticks into your hands so quickly?
It wasn't on purpose. I accidentally had them.
You're a drummer. You accidentally had the sticks.
Yes. Yeah. Well, no, I always have them.
Did you ever try to play a bodhrán?
Yeah, I have one at home.
And you have one of these. I mean, I remember you playing this clay pot, you know, the ood, ood, and it sounds so spectacular. It really does.
Yeah, I actually have the bar on the tip where I play it.
The one we played Jack of the Woods about 12 years ago together, I think.
Yeah.
And Bobby Hicks came, played fiddle, and that night you broke the.
I broke the original Udo I had. Yeah, but I got to replace it.
How did that happen?
It was leaned against my cajon, and it started to slide back when I was sitting down, and I reached to grab it. And when I did, I hit it against the drum, and it broke the neck of it. So it's okay. I got another one as a replacement. It doesn't sound as well, but it's
I like the Udo. It sounds like water.
It does sound like water, and you can
now that night, you know, so well. Maynard Holbrook came along and sang, you know, and Bobby Hicks enjoyed Maynard so much.
Maynard's not doing well.
Yeah, Maynard's
that's
doing
not
well.
good.
Yeah,
No.
it's very sad.
That's not good.
Hilda told me yesterday that maybe we can
Yeah.
say something on the show, you know.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, we were always
And they
thinking of
to
Maynard,
say
cousin.
prayers are welcome. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
Maynard's not doing well at all.
But I remember, you know, we were playing at Jack of the Woods, and it's so many years ago, and Philip, you know, was moving in all the equipment, and Maynard was helping, and he was carrying in the carpet. And there were a few, you know, college kids, and they looked at Maynard, you know, what do you do with that carpet? And so Maynard said, "This is how we got here."
Our friends over in England, all around the world, they're really sad about Prince Philip passing away.
Hey, good run.
I
And
watched-
99 years old.
I watched a lot of BBC today.
Well, when
know.
you think about it, you know, he's 2 months short of
2
being
months shy of
100.
his hundreds, yeah.
And, you know, so, I mean, he is 100 years old.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
He's been 100 years in this world. I mean, and he looked, you know, healthy and good, strong.
Yeah.
You know, what a guy. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
and that's an England that disappears, you know.
Yeah.
He comes from a time, you know, of England. You know, through
I
all
mean, I never knew a world without those
the- of course
two, you
not.
know.
No, of course not.
Still and Queen Elizabeth, yeah.
Yeah, Queen
And he
Elizabeth
grew
and
up,
Prince
you
Philip.
know, he grew up in Greece, you know, as a prince. And he denounced that.
Yeah.
Well, amazing story, you know.
The Duke of Edinburgh. You know any a tune with Edinburgh in it?
The Flowers of Edinburgh, or
What was it? What was it? Wrong key, yeah. Is that Flowers of Edinburgh, right?
I think that was it.
Something like that, yeah.
I think so.
It's a
Was it the
beautiful
right
tune.
key or was it in G?
For me, it is, yeah. Well, it's probably an A, but
I don't
second
know.
fret or something.
I don't know. We've never played. We should. Actually, it's a nice melody, isn't
It's
it?
a beautiful
I,
song.
I,
Let's try D. I need more frets. No doubt. G is better. I think G is
yeah,
fine.
G is
I think
fine,
was
yeah.
better,
Mm.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's nice. That's a beautiful melody. You take the road. You take
the high road, I'll take the low road.
As
I'll be in Scotland afore ye.
Yeah,
For me and my true love will never be the same.
Yeah, did you?
The bonny banks of Loch Lomond.
Yes, somebody explained me once. You know what that means? You take the high road, I take the low one. Do you remember?
Wasn't that like the royalty or the rich people?
No. Actually, they died. You know, he sings it to a lad who died during the battle. You know, against the redcoats, and so he says, "You take the high road because you're a spirit now, and I take the low road. I have to walk. I have to walk back to Scotland, and so, but you're gonna be there before me.
Yeah.
You see, that's the song.
You'll be in Scotland before me. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Jacobites.
Let's do the show, boys.
Oh yes, we have a show to play. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's do it. Yeah.
Jody's like showing off his new
That was
cymbal.
nice, was it?
Super, genau. Das ist das Richtige für das, weißt du. Das alles abgehandelt, oder? Ist gut.
Wilkes County, in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains in North Carolina, we invite you to the musical world of the Kruger brothers. Sit back, relax, and welcome to the show with your hosts, the Kruger brothers.
Here we are, Friday night.
Yes.
So glad you're here.
Show number 96.
Show number 96.
Wow.
Well, you know, when we shout out.
Makes me think of Branson.
Yeah, when we should, you know, in Branson, we used to play, you know, sometimes 17 shows in one weekend, you know, in the big opera house or in the Dockside Theater. And we had so many friends come to see us sometimes, you know, 100 people, 200 people, you know, that just come see every show. And in the opera house, of course, there's 800 people 4 times a day. But they would sit there and be ready, and then we would come out, and first question would always be show number, and they would count every show. So show number 96, and I believe we have some people on the internet who actually seen all the shows. You know,
And if you haven't, you can always go back. All the shows are on there.
Yeah. Say soon we're gonna be 100th show. Okay, here we go with Forever in the Day.
winter weigh heavy on my mind. I walk down to the water, ease my worried mind, and I can see the reflection from every ice floe in the bay. And I know that you soon be on your way. And when the pine stands tall and silent beneath the starry sky, the letter that you wrote me I read 1,000 times. I can see the reflection of your face in every ice floe in the bay. And I know that you soon be on your way. Come back home to the ones that love you true. Come back home to the ones that miss you so. Seems like you were gone forever, but for you I'll wait forever and a day. And I know that you soon be on your way. Sunshine, come melt the night away. On the day you return, I'll walk down to the bay, and I'll wait by the water till the ship pulls and took you far away. Oh, mother dear, I miss you more each day. And my brother and my daddy, I know they both miss you too. And the waiting would be if only we could know. Have you reached your destination on some far-off shore, wherever it may lay? And to know that you soon be on your way. Come back home to the ones that love you true. Come back home to the ones that miss you so. Seems like you were gone forever, but for you I'll wait forever and a day. And I know that you soon be on your way. Like you were gone forever, but for you I'll wait forever and a day. And I know that you soon be on your way.
You know what? It's still one of my favorite songs that we do. I sometimes actually catch myself, watching the YouTube video and just looking around my living room, how it used to look.
Yeah.
And you played that Fender, for that recording. Yeah, that's quite a memory. Here's another memory of a song.
Oh, this is a real way back memory.
Huh?
And this is for Melissa.
Melissa loves the song because she's got chicken, and you said they're not good for anything, Jody.
You got one of those mean ones, right?
They're not laying eggs and they're not doing anything.
They just take up space.
Yeah. There ain't nobody here but us chickens. Now, see, the thing is, I lived in Zurich, right next to the tram depot, and a big commuter bridge, where a lot of cars went through every day. And from the morning at 5 o'clock until evening around 2 o'clock when the last trams ran and buses ran, that was just noise. My apartment shook from the noise that was there. And so as soon as I got my first car, I saw this little ad in the newspaper, a little farmhouse for rent, and drove out there. They said, "Oh yeah, this is going to be beautiful. So I gave him my notice. We moved out to that place, and I wrote a song about what happened.
1, 2, 3.
Well, I moved out of the city. Oh, the noise just drove me mad. I moved to a little farmhouse. It was the best idea I had. How romantic, oh, how sweet, how our summer nights would be. No cars, no bus would take me, just a farmhouse, you and me. 20 cows, 50 pigs, and 500 chickens. Wake me up in the middle of the night. 20 cows, 50 pigs, and 500 chickens. Come the morning, they'll be going, and I kiss goodbye my sleep. I got home late from picking, and I tried to find my rest. I put on some ear protection, cradle in my nest. Oh, how fantastic and how deep. I was sleeping in my room, but no phone, no bell would wake me. I slept till afternoon. 20 cows, 50 pigs, and 500 chickens. Wake me up in the middle of the night. 20 cows, 50 pigs, and 500 chickens. Come the morning, they'll be going, and I kiss goodbye my sleep. I am weary, I am tired, for I haven't slept in days. Better think of something quickly, better try to change my ways. For my wife, she's up and left me. I look bad, I guess it shows. Go to sleep now with the chickens, wake up with the cows. 20 cows, 50 pigs, and 500 chickens. Wake me up in the middle of the night. 20 cows, 50 pigs, and 500 chickens. Come the morning, they'll be going, and I kiss goodbye my sleep. Come the morning, they'll be going, and I kiss goodbye my sleep.
So what was that cow noise you made? Do it again. You did that with the bass, or did you sing it? Ah.
Okay, could have been like.
So are you happy now, Melissa?
You gotta have a chicken song. Trade songs.
Got to have a chicken song.
Yes. Okay.
Now, Charlie just does. I'm going to do this for Charlie. He likes this tune. Charlie Webb. He just sent Jens a tenor banjo because he mentioned it last week. Is this how this works? We mention something and then they're going to send it to us.
All of a sudden it shows up. Gee.
You know. I really wished I had a boat.
You know, Jan and Craig Deering, they told me the story. They really wanted a boat, you know, and they didn't have enough money to get a boat.
Well, they're in San Diego, so
They're in San Diego.
there's a reason to
There's
have a
place
boat
for a
out there.
But
Yeah.
they wanted a small little boat, but they didn't have enough money. They just, you know, they had their company and, you know, it's all tied up. They worked really hard, but they just couldn't afford to buy a boat. And, of course, you know, a place where to keep the
Yeah.
boat and everything.
Yeah.
So they found this man, just, you know, who said, "Oh, I'd trade you a banjo for a boat." And I think they made him a John Hartford model or something, and he just didn't have no use more. And they kept that boat forever, and they're just so happy with that boat. And they traded actually a banjo for a boat.
Sounds like a
Well,
pretty good deal.
Right now, I wished we had a new air conditioning unit out there because you
can
remember
trade a banjo for an air
a
conditioner?
few weeks ago when we put a new Freon in and everything. But now it's the damage is can't
anyway.
retrieve it.
Well,
So
it is what it is. And
Yeah.
we're actually
But-
nice and cozy and warm, are we? Is it no. Joel, are you sweating? You're not.
I'm
because-
not sweating at all, Jens.
because-
The air conditioned part of my building is working here.
I know we
Yes.
have 2 little units, and
Yep.
one is working.
One is working right in this room.
Actually, it's only for your room.
yes.
Joel.
Your room,
We can
maestro.
actually turn it down, and you can, put ice flowers from the inside.
Help me.
Okay, let's do this. Let me turn on the reverb this
Okay,
time.
this
Okay.
is yeah.
I hate to see that evening sun go down. I hate to see that evening sun go down. My baby's done left me. I'm gonna leave the sound. I'm feeling tomorrow just like I'm a feeling today. Feeling tomorrow just like I'm feeling today. I'm gonna pack my trunk and I make my getaway. St. Louis woman with a diamond ring leads the men around with her apron string. But with all that perfume and her store-bought hair, that St. Louis woman, she ain't going nowhere. Oh yeah, I got the St. Louis blues, just as blue as I can be. That woman's got a heart like a rock cast in the deep blue sea. Oh, that St. Louis woman, she made a big fool out of me. I love my woman just like a schoolboy loves his pie, or a Kentucky colonel loves his mint and rye. But I love that St. Louis woman until the day I die. leads all these men around by her apron string. With all that perfume and her store-bought hair, that St. Louis woman ain't going nowhere. Oh yeah, I got the St. Louis blues, just as blue as I can be. That woman's got a heart like a rock cast in the deep blue sea. Oh, that St. Louis woman made a big fool of me. Oh, that St. Louis woman made a big fool out of me. Yes, she did.
I should have worn glasses.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Glasses.
Oh.
You got a badge on your knee.
There's a banjo on my knee. What is this banjo doing? Okay.
Honest, Doc, I just came back from Alabama.
And now it's a mandolin again.
Oh,
That was good. I like that.
I like that. You know that. Yeah, we sound like a tango band on a cruise ship from 1927. You know, I've been watching these Poirot movies.
What?
The Poirot. And it's just absolutely brilliant. You know, the Murder on the Nile and stuff like that. This is what this music sounds like.
But then you would have to have, this guy, with the shakers holding two in one hand.
Yeah.
The maracas,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
the maraca player.
Maracas, yeah. It has a little bit Casablanca feel,
The Blue Parrot. That's probably would have been me.
So this next one, what is it? It's a Carolina Dawn, right?
Yeah, Casablanca really was always my favorite movie. It's always, by the way, this is a great movie. I love it. Yeah.
Wow.
Still have it on my. It's just I don't know. It's just a great movie. It's the beginning of a beautiful friendship, right?
Play it, Sam.
Yeah.
Okay, Carolina Dawn is on the bridge, I think. On the bridge, it's just a little instrumental. Hope you don't mind this. Let's see. quiet.
Easy going. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I tried not to play too many different notes. I think, you know.
Yeah, there's about 12 of them. And get them in the right order is hard enough.
I know, but I thought about the farmers market here in town, you know.
I was thinking about that the other
we
day,
used to
too.
go to the farmers market. Now, we talked about that farmers market before, and we really have to make a point we go down and play for these folks.
It's opened up again. I mean, there's not a lot of people there right now with the
Right,
situation and everything, but it's
4th of
opened again, and they're
July.
trying to build it back up. And
We should go
Monday
forward.
morning.
Yeah, Memorial Day.
We should go.
Yeah.
You know, you take your double bass, Joel, you take snare drum,
And we blitz them.
you know, and we go down there, and that'd be fantastic. You know, play for the folks.
Hey, Jens, we have a real traditional farmers market tune on the program, actually. Let's see.
By the way, when you see me reaching back here, John Buchanan, he came by earlier today, and he made us out of cherry wood. He made us these instrument stands, and I'm always struggling, you know, with banjo stands and all kinds of things. And he made us these wonderful stands where I can, you know, put all the instruments and put some things. Burgermeister actually has room, and he made us 2 of them. And he came by today and just dropped them off.
Yeah.
What a friend he is. Wow. Thank you, John. This is really great.
Yes, you started this with a sort of like a growly little big banjo thing, right?
You know, Foggy Mountain Top is, I said that before, I think we played it in the kitchen show, and Foggy Mountain Top,
Carter family.
it's a Carter family tune, and Flat and Scruggs, who lived around here in Ferguson, they would play it, you know, all the time, with Jim Shoemate, you know, Maynard's uncle, you know, and they would play it around, and because they played it so much, you know, people would ask for the boys who would play Foggy Mountain Top. And that's why they called themselves the Foggy Mountain Boys. So,
If I was on some foggy mountain top, I'd sail away to the west. I'd sail all around this whole wide world to the girl I love the best. I had listened to what my mama said, I'd not be here in jail. We'd not be laying around this old jailhouse, wasting my whole life away. If I was on some foggy mountain top, I'd sail away to the west. I'd sail all around this whole wide world to the girl I love the best. And she caused me to moan. She caused me to leave my old home. The lonesome pines and the good old times, I'm on my way back home. If I was on some foggy mountain top, I'd sail away to the west. I'd sail all around this whole wide world to the girl I love the best.
Oops.
Oops is right.
I was looking right at you.
I know. You were looking at it. I was stunned. I thought, okay. He keeps
Deer in
on-
the headlight look.
And I came up with a new first verse. I have to copyright that.
You did.
Yes.
I think
it
it
was
was the automatic copyright.
I think it was a well, we can call it a parody. And then it's totally legal. You know. That was a beautiful tune.
Wow, it's warm in here, isn't it?
Yes, it's warm, and you know, me and Jody and Melissa, we had our second shots this week. So all three of us are, you know, we're really looking forward.
Cooking.
You know how this is gonna.
Actually, I think
No.
since you got the second shot, you played much better than ever.
Yeah, right. Actually, my whole sense of taste has changed, and I can actually receive internet now without any computers. It's going straight into my frontal lobe, but it's all in Japanese. I still have to figure that out. So maybe next week it'll change over to English, you know. But yeah, it's,
So what is it going to be?
I don't know. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, this is a little tune that I used to do with Jeff. Jens and I, we were sitting around and thinking of maybe doing a Marty Robbins tune. So I went to look at my Marty Robbins album, and no, I'm not going to do out in the West Texas town of El Paso. No, too many words. But we found a simple one that we can mess up. This is a really nice one. I like
We
it.
found a simple one that we can mess up. I like the way you put that.
How do you go? 2. Never felt more like singing the blues. I never thought I'd ever lose your love, dear. Why do you treat me this way? Oh, I never felt more like crying all night. Nothing is wrong and nothing ain't right without you. You got me singing the blues. The moon and stars no longer shine. The dream's gone I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do. Cry over you. Well, I never felt more like running away. I knew I couldn't stay without you. You got me singing the blues. Left for me to do than cry over you. Well, I never felt more like running away. What could I do? I couldn't stay without you. You got me singing the blues. You got me singing the blues. You got me singing the blues.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho.
That was good, yeah.
Santa Claus is coming.
How could I? All right.
Yeah, but we
how
followed
could
you
you?
right along
How
there.
could I?
How could you?
No.
Sing. Okay. Wow.
Got such a nice email from Doc Grafton last week after we did Blueberry Hill.
Oh, great.
You know, him talking about growing up in Louisiana and
Sure.
and you know his brother played piano and they played those songs. They danced to those songs. They fell in love to do this kind of rock and roll down there. You know, so we figured maybe we do a little Louisiana song. of the few tunes where Jens actually puts a capo on the banjo.
Yeah, it's because without a capo, it just wouldn't sound right. You know.
You know, the first time I heard the song was on Remembrance and Forecasts, the Country Gentleman record.
Is it on there?
I think it is on there. Yes.
Oh, okay.
And with you know, Charlie Waller and Bill Yates and Ricky Skaggs played with them, and
Jerry Douglas, of course.
Jerry Douglas and
James Bailey played banjo.
the who was the well, it was a stellar band. It was my first bluegrass record.
And Doyle Lawson.
Doyle Lawson. Yes. I'm a dreaming tonight of Dixie, cotton fields and whippoorwills, where I spend my happy childhood among the rocks and the rills. I can hear my sweet-old mother as around the place she goes, back at my farm in Louisiana, where the old Red River flows. You can hear the home folks singing soft and low in the twilight, in the evening, so soft and low, so low. On the farm in Louisiana, where the old Red River flows. When the lights shine bright on Broadway and the night is light as day, on the banks of Coney Island you can hear all the people say, I'm heading home tonight, boys, on the I see where she goes, back to my home in Louisiana, where the old Red River flows. You can hear the home folks singing soft and low in the twilight, in the evening, so soft and low, so low. On my farm in Louisiana, where the old Red River flows. You can hear the home folks singing soft and low in the twilight, in the evening, so soft and low. So low. On the farm in Louisiana, where the old Red River flows.
Thank you so much.
I can hear the hippies. That's what John Hartford used to sing, right?
I can hear the.
I can hear the hippies singing soft and low. I always like that.
No, thank you.
John Hartford was something else. Yeah.
I want to thank you. You know, we all want to thank you, Jody, Joel,
Melissa.
and Melissa. You know, we want to thank you for making this possible. You know, keeping us still going. Thank you. You were very generous over Easton. I really appreciate it. I we can really use it. So this has been very good. Thank you so much. So we are very, very thankful.
Tomorrow we're going to have another show.
Yes.
Same time, same station, folks.
And on Sunday we're going to have our cook show again.
Tune in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
I know it's getting kind of hard to find us. There's so many people now that are streaming Fridays and Saturdays, but we're insisting in our spot that we had now for almost a year. On Facebook I get these reminders what happened a year ago, and it was when we had set up this, the first couple of things where Jens and I did, and we had Joel virtually there, on an iPad and stuff like that. It's been a year now, so that year went by so fast. It's unbelievable.
And we're still musicians. We're still playing. We're still allowed to play. I just heard news that we might do another Carolina in the Fall Festival Day on the 2nd of October. That's not sure. I just spoke to Francois from the Contrast Quartet, and they might come down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be wonderful.
And we have the Contrast Quartet playing with us.
Well, we'll keep you posted.
We'll keep you posted about that. Also, maybe we do 4 shows, 4 weekends in a row in end of June.
Down here in downtown Wilkesboro.
We'll see, if that can happen for free concerts. We're talking to town about it.
Block parties.
And of course, we want to say goodnight with the third movement of the Appalachian Concerto that we love playing with the Contrast Quartet. Of course, they always have that part in there.
Oh yeah,
that they play along.
Yeah. Well, we get to do our little baroque dance. Oh yeah.
Well, my banjo is getting out of tune because it's so
warm. Well, the banjo actually, my guitar starts really to sound nice in this kind of temperature. I mean, it's from Austin. It's kind of warm too.
That's the humidity in your ears that keeps the harshness away. Once it gets.
It's actually those new strings I got on here. They sound really good.
Strings on almost every 2 days.
No.
5 days,
Once a week. Once a week.
Twice a day.
Yeah. Well, on some guitars, sometimes I go three sets of strings in one night sometimes.
But you remember when we've been playing on the streets and the strings were so bad. We played these elite strings, from
East Germany.
And they would just fall apart, they would just completely unravel. The winding would all of a sudden come loose, and the whole thing just goes, and you just have all the wire everywhere, and you would break. So remember, how many strings did you break in one song once?
5 of them. When we did Orange Blossom Special, I'll never forget that, by the fountain in Zurich, in Niederdorf. I started with a brand new set. I had put that
just
set on,
came apart.
and by the end of the tune, I had 1 string left, the B string. The B string didn't give.
They all
Funny
left.
enough.
They all just left the guitar.
Yes.
And Uwe was so mad. And that was that moment when we played on the streets in front of that fountain, and there was a pothole. And while we were playing, and there were lots of people, and all of a sudden that pothole opened. Something, come, and this guy.
Not a pothole, you mean a manhole cover.
Manhole.
Not a
Manhole,
pothole.
yeah,
Manhole.
Manhole cover.
Manhole, yes, not pothole. Manhole, yes, of course. Manhole. So that manhole started to move while we were playing around it, and all of a sudden the lid, and everybody's like, "Whoa, what is happening?" And this guy comes out, and he has this jumpsuit on, and he's, and he's got a haircut like you, and he comes out, and he's maybe 70, 80, 90 years old. You cannot guess. And he has this big bowl of raw meat with, bloody sort of mixture of things that he comes out of this hole, and he walks to the people with this thing and sort of disappears into the crowd somewhere.
Wow.
It was
And
wild.
then, no. Before he did that, we just kept playing.
Yeah.
And he would and then he put his entire head into that ice cold fountain water. And he stuck it in there for the longest time.
Yeah.
And then he got out. Everybody was silent because everybody was worried. What is going to happen with this guy? and it just left.
Oh, yeah, you know,
Never to be seen again.
but you know,
Did he cover the manhole back?
no,
No.
He just left it
we were
open
just sort
now.
of standing there, very baffled. What
well,
was
you know,
that?
really, people experimented back in the days, you know.
I don't know. No, but he looked like
It was a pothole.
It was,
I'm telling you, this. I mean, we met some of the weirdest things. You know, seen some of the weirdest.
Yeah.
Remember in the English Garden,
and,
in
well,
Munich at
you know,
night?
it was weird people, and we fit right in.
We absolutely.
Yeah, we still do.
Yes, we absolutely do. Okay, here we go.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you so much.
Let-
1, 2, 3, 2. Bye-bye. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Broadcasting from Double Time Recording Studio in Wilkes County, North Carolina, thank you for watching and all your continued support. Please make sure and comment on how much you enjoyed the show and share it with your friends. Join us next time for another edition of The Musical World of the Kruger Brothers.